It's Metalwargod here, and I have a video mail update for you guys. Yeah, 1st of December already, and the countdown is on to Christmas, but I have some vinyl here I want to show you. I've gotten the last, must be 4 or 5 days. Some I've opened. I'll show you that first, and then I have 3 packages that I have not opened. And first off, I'm going to get into a little 10-inch here, which is Golden Earring, the Hag. This came out in 2015, and it's on Universal Records. Yeah, and it is actually a limited edition, and it is, I have 896, and huge into Golden Earring, love Golden Earring. When I initially went to buy this, I did not read it was a 10-inch. So anyway, I thought it was a 12-inch. But anyway, I picked it up, and it is red vinyl. It has, let's see, side 1 has G. Rigetti, that's why I believe in her, my lips are sealed, and then side 2 has Did I Make You Up and Come On Home. And yeah, Golden Earring, you know, of course, a band I've loved since its earliest days. Hard to get some of their early stuff. And here is the liner note. But yeah, it's very hard to come by some early Golden Earring. But anyway, this was released, like I said, in 2015, so it's almost 2 years now. Of course, 2016 isn't done yet. Of course, here's Golden Earring, the Hag. Up next is Golden Earring to the Hilt. This came out in 1976 on MCA Records. Fantastic album. Definitely killer hard rock. It has Sleepwalking. You know, this could be considered an EP in today's standards. Only has 7 tracks. To the Hilt, Face Dancer, Why Me, Violins, which is the longest track on here, 10 minutes. To the Hilt, gotta love the cover. Guys had on the track Chained, and then a train coming. Good stuff. Check them out. And then getting close to finishing off this vinyl collection. I finally got a copy of this. I believe this is I believe the Canadian version. This is on. What is this one? It's a product RCA, but Attic Records. This is the alternate cover of Rock and Roll Machine, which came out in 1983. And cover's in really good shape. Vinyl's in good shape. So I'm just happy to have this copy. And then I finally picked up Triumph Stages Live. I do have it on CD. This came out in 1985. Of course, recorded in various cities on the Allied Forces, Never Surrender, and Thunder 7 tours from 81 to 85. So you gotta love Triumph. I love early Triumph. But anyway, it's in relatively awesome shape. Cover's in good shape. It is a gatefold. So, Canadian band, of course. And good stuff here. Now to get it back in, there we go. Not bad. Sometimes these doubles don't want to fit into these Blake sleeves. I know they make a couple different sizes of blade sleeves, but I wish they would make one in between so it'd be just a little bit wider. I know they make them deeper. This is, I believe, 11 and 5/8 by 11 and 5/8, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, some Triumph for stages. And then Saturday, I got Metallica, brand new Metallica, hardwired to self-destruct. This is actually the black vinyl. I did not get the limited red vinyl. I pre-ordered this, finally came. It's an okay album. It's not a fantastic album by any means. There are some standout tracks on here: Hardwired, Atlas Rise, Moth in the Flame, Halo on Fire, and Spit Out the Bone, I think, are probably the standout tracks on this. I don't know. It's definitely better than Saint Anger and some stuff like that. But it was a no-brainer to order this. I liked what I heard, and I picked it up. I do have the 3 CD set too. But anyway, here's Metallica, brand new Metallica here. Hardwired to self-destruct. Alright, now we're going to get into some packages, and this comes from Tony Enos from Madison, Wisconsin. And let's see what we got here. These came today. I did have a pickup that I got to go down to the post office tomorrow and pick up in the mail. So anyway, let's see what we got here. Like Christmas, gotta unwrap it to get to it. Alright, now let's see what we got here. Wow. Make sure I didn't miss this. Sure I didn't. But anyway, I got some more Golden Earring Live. This is a gatefold. And this is from, I can't remember, 1977. And let me see here, it has Candy Swan Badge, Flies on Strange Wings, Mad Love's Coming, Radar Love, 8 Miles High, Vanilla Queen, To the Hill, Fighting Windmills, Conman. I rarely ever see this anywhere in record stores. The vinyl's in very, very good shape. So anyway, some more golden earring to add to the ever-growing golden earring collection. And of course it is a double vinyl set, black vinyl. And so anyway, let's see here, so we can get these in here. So here is the Golden Earring Live from 1977. Like I say, I never see these in. I've never seen this in a used record store. Even back in the 70s, I never. Well, maybe a couple times, but you never see these used. These are always very hard to come by, especially this one here live. And then there's also another live one. There's something heavy going down here. That's a live one too. But I love Golden Earring. They're right up there with the Blue Oyster Cult, Scorpions, UFO, early Judas Priest. So yeah, some good stuff. And they go back to 1961. All right, now I got another package here, and I think I might know what this is, but not positive. Let's see here. Okay. If it is, I got to give some kudos and a shout out to this person that actually kind of turned me on to this. I seen it in one of the videos, and it is what I think it is. And I'm going to give a shout out to Emily. I might butcher her last name, Herwagel, Emily. She is she's on the VC, and she does video logs, as she likes to call them, vlogs. And I seen a video of hers a couple weeks ago, and she was talking about Dr. Living Dead, and the cover alone really drew me in. And so I did some searching around, and I did find some stuff to buy, so I downloaded it. And then I went over to the Century Media site, and I picked this one up, which is their latest one, which is called Crush the Sublime Gods. And this came out in actually 2015. Single album set. And deluxe LP with silver foil, laminated sleeves, printed inner sleeve, and 180 gram vinyl. And so anyway, we're going to reveal this right now because I'm very, very curious about this. So let's get here and let's see what we got. So I want to thanks to Emily. She has a killer YouTube channel. I would put links down below, but I'm not that good at editing or adding stuff into my videos. So mine are just kind of plain old videos. And Emily, I believe she is from, I think she's from Denmark, I believe. But anyway, as you can see, Dr. Living Dead. Let's see here, let's see. Wow, it even comes with the CD too. And of course, Century Media has their flyers in here as well, which I'll keep in there, but the CD. And then here is the inner sleeve. Heavy vinyl, very heavy vinyl. And it is green vinyl. Side A, side B. Very cool. I believe they have 3 albums out, 4 albums out. I'm not, if I remember right. I'm checking them out. But anyway, here is Sealed to Revealed. My first one I've done in a while. So yeah, some Dr. Living Dead. And of course, like I say, it comes with the CD as well, so very nice. And my last one here, it comes from Lavishi, and he is from St. John's, Florida. And let's see what we got here. If I'm not mistaken, it's a couple albums, yes. And this is, I do believe, to complete a collection set off that I've, a couple I've been missing. And first up is Earthquake, 2 Years in a Padded Cell, which came out in 1979 on Berserkly. Cover is in fantastic shape. I mean, it's like it's never, well, there's a little bit of somebody must have a sticker up here. But other than that, cover's in great shape. And we'll look at the vinyl here. Vinyl's in great shape. I'd say very good plus. And, anyway, let's get this back in here. So, good 70s hard rock from the guys are out of, the band is out of the Bay Area. And of course, on the Berserkly label, it's called the Home of the Hits. So, anyway, let's get this back in here. So, Earthquake, 2 years in a padded cell. Of course, it has John Adukas, Robbie Dunbar, Stan Miller, Steve Nelson on this particular release. Early on, I believe they were a 5-piece. Of course, then you give me, let's see here, then you give me a couple of postcards, or not postcards, but, God, can't even think what they are now. Anyway, up next is the very first Earthquake. You know, when I first started collecting Earthquake back in the 70s, I had no idea this one even was around. I had the other 4, but I did not have this one. This one is this is on A&M Records, actually. So they first off were on, and I'm trying to see a date on this, and I do not see it. Maybe it's on the vinyl here. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's on the A&M white label. And I do not see a date, guys, sorry. This is actually a promo copy. So, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this came out probably 1971, 1970. Let me look here again. Maybe I'm overlooking a date. Earthquake actually began in 1966, so they're firmly rooted in Northern California, drawing inspiration from the Kinks, John Mayall, Wilson Pickett, Muddy Waters, the Yardbirds, and so anyway, Earthquake, self-titled. Very, very nice to have this. And it actually does finish off my Earthquake set or collection. And I think I paid $4 for this, if I'm not mistaken. I did pay $4 for this. So anyway, here's some Earthquake, self-titled, early 70s. And then the last vinyl here is another golden earring, long blonde animal from 1980. And the 70s stuff, to me, the 70s material from Golden Earring is probably by far their best. And I'm trying to think of the album in the 80s. I just can't think of it. Put Your Hand on My Power Supply, if I'm not mistaken, which produced When the Bullet Hits the Bone, is probably the most well-known besides Radar Love off of Moon Can, which I believe came out in 1974-75. But this is another one of their albums. They got a huge discography. Like I say, going way back in to 1966, when they were called the Golden Earrings. And a lot of that stuff is very, very, very hard to come by. I think the earliest one that I have on date, I do have some other Golden Earring coming that is earlier, but I think from 1968, 69, some Golden Earring coming. But other than that, the earliest one I have is from 1970. But anyway, these guys are on the Polydor label here. Another band that should have been bigger than they were. Well, they were pretty big in the 70s, but I think after that, the exposure for this band kind of went down. And then when they came out with Keep Your Hands Off My Power Supply, then they kind of went up. MTV kind of boosted their status a little bit more. So anyway, and I paid $10 for this, which is in the album's in very good shape, cover's in good shape, and this is actually this is a promo too. So anyway, good stuff. Glad to have it. And anyway, so that is about all I have for this video mail update. And don't forget to check out my radio shows. Metal Uprising on Wednesdays, 70s Flashback show on Saturdays, and just check out Sonic Asylum Radio in general. We stream 24/7, and we got a lot of great DJs on there with shows in the evenings, a few in the day on weekends, and so just check us out. So anyway, that's all I have, and as always, keep it loud, keep it heavy, keep it metal, and I'll see you next time on Metalwargod's Video Mail Update. Take care, everybody.